Aloha parents, it's been almost 6 months since we've been in this pandemic. And for many of you with older siblings or older children, you spent last week doing distance learning. So it's been kind of a rough week for everybody. I'm glad that we had this long weekend to rest and restore. Um, for all of us who have had the school experience, each day we realize more and more how much we miss all of it. I even miss the smell of the classroom. I miss the noisy cafeteria. And one of the things that the children loved most about school was routines. Knowing what to expect helps kids feel secure, and it gives them a sense of control. Helps them feel safe too. So for me, going to school every day was my routine. As soon as I got to the classroom, I knew what to do and kept on going until the day was over. And being at home is so much harder for me. There are so many more distractions. There's food, there's electronics, there's pets, there's other people. I can only imagine how hard it must be for you, especially if you have more than one child and you have other people living in your home. So, although it may be difficult to establish routines at home, I think it's important to establish a few. So I'd like to share with you some ideas that may help make it easier for you. So in the morning, give your child an idea of what the day will be like. So when you get up, hey, today's Friday. Today we have video meet with your teachers at 2 o'clock. Or today we're going to go to the market after lunch. Yeah, and when you say it with enthusiasm and when you're excited about something, it helps kids get excited about it too. Okay? And give kids a 5-minute warning to help them with transitions. So, for example, if your child is on the iPad, we're going to put the iPad away in 5 more minutes because we're going to eat lunch or whatever it is you're going to do. It gives children the opportunity to prepare for the end of one activity and be ready for the next. And it really does help a lot. So it doesn't have to be 5 minutes exactly, but just letting them know that, okay, we need to stop here and then we're going to do something different. It makes them cooperate a whole lot more. And plan at least one activity for your child to give them an incentive to do what you want them to do. So you can use things like, first we do this and then we do this. So first we clean up and then we're going to make a special snack. And again, be enthusiastic, okay? Use meal times as learning time. We all eat, so make the most of it. Children, just like adults, feel a sense of pride and accomplishment in doing real work. And so having an active part in preparing what they will eat really does help them to appreciate food. And they tend to try new foods and even eat a bit more when they helped in the preparation, okay? So start with foods that your child is familiar with and enjoys, and then add new foods and encourage them to try. And this takes a little bit more preparation, but your child will gain so much more from doing so, okay? And so here are some suggestions. I have cheese toast. So, for some reason, well, I know why. Kids like things cut up into smaller pieces because their bodies are smaller, their hands are smaller. So, if you give them like a gigantic piece of something, it's not very visually appealing to them. So I always like to cut things into smaller, more manageable pieces. So I made cheese toast. Now don't make this if your kid hates cheese, right? You can substitute it with something else or not do this. If your kid likes cheese, get the bread and you cut it up into 4 pieces for them. And then put some mayo in a small bowl. That is if they like mayo. If they don't, then you can skip it, or you can use cream cheese or something that they like. And here's my cheese toast, here's my bread. have them spread the mayo on the bread with a small knife, and put the mayo in a small container so that they don't make a big mess or they don't use too much, and that is manageable for them. Okay, and this is good for them in practicing fine motor skills. So even if it doesn't come out the way you want, let them do it, because the more they practice, the more they'll get it. Okay, after you spread the mayonnaise, have them cut cheese slices into little pieces so it looks like that, and have them place it on top of the bread, and then put it in the oven. Voila, cheese toast. Okay, another idea is just having them make their own sandwich. That was like their favorite activity, and we would do this when we didn't have DOE on campus and we had to make our own lunch. We would cut all the bread up for them, and if they like tuna, you can use tuna, and you can have them mix it with some mayo or egg with mayo, or whatever they like. And you just cut the bread up, and you have them place the meat, and you can have them tear some lettuce or spinach or whatever vegetables they like, and let them go at it. Let them make their own sandwiches. And I'd be amazed at how much the kids ate because they did it themselves, and they'd say, "This is the best sandwich I've ever ate. Try it." Okay. And the other thing is cutting up and eating fruits creatively. So this you would have to prep. You would choose kind of softer fruits, and you would cut them in slices to get it ready for them. And again, plastic knife, and you have your child cut the fruits up, and they can either use a skewer to make kebabs, and they can eat it this way. Be careful, if it's too sharp, you may want to temper that by cutting the tip off. Or you can use a toothpick. Well, I don't have any toothpicks, but I have a straw, and you can say, okay, today you're going to use a straw to eat your fruit, and talk about what kinds of fruit you have, what colors, how many. Oh, look, you have 1, 2, 3 slices of grapes. How many cantaloupe do you have? How many pineapples do you have? And poke it. And they're using their fine motor skills as they do that. And really good. Oh, it's so much more fun and enjoyable when we do it by ourselves. Okay, so enjoy. And I have a few reminders. Please complete the volunteer timesheets that were sent to you. Miss Sue made a video, and the only thing is you just write one number under the code of the activity. And please, this is for the month of August, so fill it out as best you can and send it back. And the other thing is we have a parent committee meeting next Tuesday, September 15th via Zoom. So if you attend, you'll be sent a little goodie bag, I heard. So please try to make it. And this video and other cool stuff will be uploaded on YouTube. Check it out, okay? Thank you, parents. Bye.